Why, hello everybody that's out there on YouTube. It's your boy Maxwell coming at you with yet another video review. And in today's video, we're going to be continuing the theme of Dinobot December by taking a look this time at the Transformers Generations Studio Series 86 Leader Class Dinobot Sludge. So let's get going into today's video review.
I declare this to be astral plane.
And here we have Sludge opened up and out of his packaging. Now, first and foremost, as always, so long as I have it, we'll take a quick look at the packaging to start with. And guess what? I still have the box. So, adjusting the camera here so we can get a better view of everything. Here we got a nice front image there of Sludge. Now, this is in part of Hasbro's attempt to try to eliminate as much plastic as is possible in their designs. Good on them, I guess. Here we got a nice image here of Sludge. I might actually just cut this out before I throw this packaging away, because this image is a really cool, really nice image. Here we got the Transformers Generations. And hey look! Transformers Authentic. Nice image there of Sludge. Transformers, the movie studio series, 8615, Dinobot Sludge, 8+, Hasbro, Takatomi, on this side of the box. 8615, studio series Sludge, leader class, blah 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 blah. Top, we got Transformers the movie. On the bottom, words, barcode, and things. We saw this side of the box. On the back of the box, we just have a couple of obligatory product shots. You got your robot mode, you got your dino mode, mockery of justice scene, big screen inspired scale, detail, backdrop, bloody, 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 Transformers the movie, Dinobot Sludge, included backdrop. Dinobot Sludge breaks down the courtroom door and crashes the Quintesson trial. Hooray for the box! Don't go too far away, box. I'm gonna need you once we get him into robot mode. Yep. So there you got that. Now bringing Sludge back here into frame. Here we've got Dinobot Sludge in his dino mode. And I gotta say, yet again, I am absolutely loving how these Studio Series Dinobots are shaping out to be. I can't wait for Snarl and Swoop to be announced and shown, because those guys are going to be amazing in their own unique ways. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at the detailing. We're going to start off here at his dino noggin. Here we got his dino noggin, painted in a nice gold. He's got nice blue for the eyes, nice big old Autobot sign there, nice big teeth. He's got nice teeth. He go yum 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 yum. Got that nice detailing located here on his backside, and more gold paints. His color scheme consists of gray, gold, gunmetal gray, and red, in dashes of blue here and there. So here's the top as how he looks. Here's the bottom. He does have an empty cavity there. Oh well. And so, yeah, that basically is it. And he does, I've been failing to mention this, but he does have a few different 5mm ports located throughout him, so you could take like his weapon, as we'll show off a little bit later, and plug it into various different spots. Now, articulation for Sludge here does feature a swivel at the head. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. His mouth can open to reveal even more molded detailing, and a blast effect port for you to have fire detailing, should you so desire. And his head can go up and down, although that kind of that does not look great. So you got that. These front legs here can just go up and down. They can swivel, and his feet, little feeties, can go Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Now his big legs are on a soft ratchet and can go all the way around and can swivel and move in and out, and they have this weird double hinge thing for various different ranges of poses and stuff. But then again, these are his Dino mode legs, so they're supposed to have some added range of capability for movement for those purposes. And so there you got that. And now let's quick get into our comparisons. To start off with, here he is next to Legacy Voyager Bulkhead. So that way we get that out of the way. Zoop. Here he is next to Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Sludge. And yeah, two whole different sizes. I cannot wait to get my hands on the Core Class Sludge. Yeah, because that Core Class Volcanicus is going to be looking pretty good. Get him out of the way. And then last but certainly not least, we're going to move him. Actually, no, we're going to keep him off to the side here. Here we're going to bring in Slug. And we'll bring in Grimlock. Now we can see how these guys all look together. And this is shaping out to be quite the crew here. I am loving how these Dinobots are looking. So yeah, there you got that. And so, of course, the last thing to talk about, of course, before we get him transformed and into his robot mode, is, of course, his blaster. He comes with a blaster. It is very nicely detailed. Nice gold paint. Located up here on top for the scope and for the barrel. And then for the whole gun, it's in black. And it is blast effect compatible as well. There's a couple different options for storage if you so desire. As I mentioned, there's a couple 5mm ports. Or otherwise, on this gun, we've got two tabs here. If we grab him, we peer underneath. Here we've got two slots here. And so you can just take the blaster and... oh yeah, that's right. With the handle facing down, plug it in like so. And I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it's not great, in my opinion. It is storage, and hey, they give you the option. And as always, options are good. And so, there you go with that. So, but I don't think there's too much else to talk about with him in his Dino mode. So let's get down into his transformation, shall we? Let's. Okay, so for starters, we're going to start off by taking his gun. And we're going to take that and put that off to the side. And so, where are we going to go from there? Better start from the top and work our way down, I guess, would be the best way. We're going to come up here to this panel section. We're going to take it and we're going to bring it up to untab it. And we're going to take this whole section and bring that back. And we're going to leave that like that, because now from there, now that this has, with these two slots going over these two tabs here, we're going to focus on what will be his upper body region. And so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take his neck section from his Dino mode, and we're just going to take that and bring that down. That will help to free up these sections here, and so you just want to separate them, and they do have different tabs that just go into these little slots here. And we're going to just take them, and we're just going to take them, open up these panel sections with bringing them down like so. From there, we can take this whole chest section area and bring it up, and this will just undo from a few tabs that are in a few slots that are in here. And we're going to grab his robot mode head and we're going to bring it up. Take his chest section here, bring the legs, one leg out of the way so we can rotate all of this properly. And from here, we're going to take these panel sections and bring them out like so. And from here, so now he's in a big old discombobulated mess. From here, we're going to actually have to go back to focusing on his lower torso section. I totally spaced that. We need to get his legs all said and done, so that way then we can work on the upper body completely unhindered. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take these sections here, we're going to split them, and we're going to completely split them from his legs. And we're going to also, if it hasn't done so already, take the tail and split it. We're going to unfold the legs, and they work in a very similar fashion to how Grimlock's legs operate and function. We're just going to clip them in place like so, and we're going to unflip his feet. From there, we're going to take the tips of his tails and bring them all the way down. Take this top section of this panel, close that up, bring that around and over. Let's do the same on this side. Take that top section down, bring it around and over, and we're going to just move these things out of the way here. And from there, we're going to just take these sections and we're just going to close them up completely. Where you got this small little circular peg, it's going to go past in here. And it's actually going to go into that little spot right there. So bring that down, and voila. You got that all said and done. And this leg already went and did it, but take the rest of the tail, flip it up, and this square little tab is going to go into this little slot right here. And there you got a leg all done. And guess what? You got both of his legs done. And so from there, you just want to finish straightening out his legs if they haven't done so already. And we're going to rotate all of that around. Okay, perfect. Now we can finish focusing on this back section here. And I better adjust my camera so that way you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, from here we're going to take his dino head section and we're going to bring that back up for the time being. We're going to take these sections where his legs are, untap them, and bring them down and around. Untap them, bring them down and around. And just finish bringing them down. Like so. And you can position these little feet however you want them. I usually kind of do it like that. Take this whole section, and then this tab is going to go into that tiny little slot right in there. Like so. And then just bring this all down. Oh yeah, that's right. Either which way. That works too. And from there, we're going to take these backpack sections here, and then this tab is going to go into this little slot right here, like so. And then you just angle these wings how you see fit. Do the same on this other side. Just bring that in, tab that in. From there, we're going to finish bringing his chest piece up, lock it in, and just clips into place. From there, woo! Bring the camera down here. We're going to bring his arms down, like so. And from here, we're going to take this whole section, rotate it around so that way you got your joints oriented and facing properly. And then from in here, if you got a small tool, you can use a small tool to go in there. Otherwise, you could just use your thumb, and on this little section right here, just apply a little pressure. That will flip out his fists, both sides. Rotate them so that way they're oriented properly. And there you go. There you got Sludge in his robot mode. And I do gotta say, he is looking good. He is looking like as if he was a mini masterpiece without all the complicated steps that are entailed with a masterpiece. So let's get in closer so we can take a look at the detailing. Here we got a nice close up there of his face. Nice silver for the paint, blue eyes. Nice Autobot insignia Tampa graft on him there. And then just moving down, a lot of nice molded detailing, even translating into his robot mode, and even more being revealed from some of the inside bits and pieces. I mean, like, you even take a look on the inside of his thighs. A lot of nice molded detailing. So here's the front. He does have a backpack, but with Dinobots, that's to be expected. You can expect backpacks with Dinobots. And anybody who says otherwise is dead wrong. I'm sorry. And so, yeah, articulation for this guy features a swivel at the head, and a little bit because of the transformation joint, he can kind of look up, but not too much. Oh, no, yes, he can. But he cannot look down. I do not believe his head is on a ball joint. No, it is on a ball joint, but there's, because of the way that his head is shaped, it hinders the motion so much. Arms are on a ratchet for full range of motion, and his wing just popped off. That is one small complaint I have with this figure, is the wings. It's on, so I'll have to remember to showcase that at the end of the review. And they can go in and out with nice molded detailing here. He does have a bicep rotation. He does have a double jointed elbow of sorts. And he does have a wrist swivel. And if you use the transformation, it could rock a little bit, but I wouldn't recommend it. He does have a waist swivel. It is kind of hindered due to the dino legs, but oh well, such is life. Legs can go forward that far on a ratchet joint, and they can go back that far. I mean, if you undo everything in the back, they can go all the way back, but then you've undone everything that's in the back. So, we're going to rotate these around. I think that works better for me. Yeah, I like that better. That works better. And you don't have these hollow spaces then. They can go out that far. Does have a thigh swivel. He has 90 degrees of bend in the knee that way, and a couple degrees in the other way, so he can totally go, me Sludge broke me leg. And he does have ankle tilt with full range of capability there, and nice molded detailing even there. And so there you got that. Now he can hold his gun, and he can hold it in either hand, but traditional for me, I always put it in the right hand. He can do all sorts of pew-pewing and bang-banging with that, if you so desire. I have not really done a whole lot of looking to see if there's a secondary place to really store the gun. I don't really care for a robot mode weapon storage, unless if it actually really plays into it, but it's not really necessary, in my opinion. And so, getting him all adjusted properly and accordingly. So, there you go with that. Alright, and now for comparisons. To get things kicked and started off, here is Sludge next to little core class Wheelie, their little friend. Whoop. Here he is next to deluxe class Power of the Primes, Sludge. So we can definitely see the two different aesthetics that they were going for with these two. Back it up a little bit. G1 animated, more for toy. Big and bulky, tiny little for a combiner. Let's see what they were doing with that. Here he is next to Legacy Voyager class Bulkhead. So we can see how those guys look together, and they do look pretty good. Here he is next to Siege Leader class Ultra Magnus. See how those guys look together. Here he is next to the Titans Return Power Master Optimus Prime Leader class. See how those guys look together. Yeah, these Dinobots are really feeling properly like a leader class. There you got that. And then last but certainly not least, there's Slug. Let's see if I can get them all into the same frame. And here is Big Bot Grimlock. So we can see how these guys all look together. And I love how this team is shaping up. To put it in the words of some of the G1 Autobots, they can reach all the way to Cybertron. Yeah, I'm really loving how these guys all look together. So there you go with that. So I'll take these guys, put them off to the side. And before we get into the conclusion of this video, the last thing to talk about that came from within the packaging is none other than the included display stand, which is virtually the exact same one that's come with every single other Dinobot. And you can take Sludge here and we can stand him up in there. And voila. He is on his display stand. We got Studio Series 8615, Transformers 86, Transformers Authentic. You got that going on if you so desire. And so there you have it, my review on the Transformers Studio Series 86 Leader Class Sludge. Oh man, I can't say it enough. I am absolutely loving how these Dinobots are shaping up and turning out to be. It's absolutely amazing. Like I said though, the one problem I have with Sludge here in particular is these little panel sections here, right here. They're of a soft rubbery plastic, and so sometimes when you're transforming him, playing with him, fiddling around with him, these wing sections will pop off. So do be mindful of that when you get him and when you start playing with him. Now, down to my thoughts. Would I suggest or recommend him? Absolutely. Oh, it's funny how after I say that, after I go through the problems that he has. I recommend him primarily because of the fact that he's fun, he's simple, but complex enough. And you still have feel like you're having a good time. And I mean, if you're already getting like Grimlock and if you got Slug, absolutely, I would definitely say he is worth picking up. And a very good leader class figure as well. He doesn't feel very hollow. He's got nice heft to him. Really nice and sturdy. And all around, he's just a really cool, really fun, nice big boy. Now, as of the time of the recording of this review, he is starting to hit certain store shelves. Now, I know for some, they've already gotten theirs in stock and stuff, and so check your local Walmarts, Targets, wherever you buy your toys, and you should be able to probably find them within the leader class selection of figures. And because of the fact that this is being released around the Christmas time, you may be able to get them on sale too. Who knows? Who knows? So, but I think that will just about do it. So thanks for tuning in to this video review. Please check me out on social media. Links, of course, will be in the description down below. And you know all the rest of the routine and stuff. And that will be shown here towards the end of the video. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hey gang, thanks again for tuning in to this latest installment of Maxwell's Reviews. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel by clicking here. And please be certain to check out this other video review. And also be certain to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with whomever you think might like it. All the help really helps me out. And so again, until next time, fun people, camera fall down!